Back here getting you ready for Pitt. Brian Higgins, Chris Elmore. We're talking two-way football. We don't do this. Chris, you're playing fullback. You're on the depth chart now as a backup defensive tackle. Yeah. There's a big smile here. What's this like for you?
Man, it's just a real moment. I'm back in my element on the defensive line. Being one of the only two-way players in college football, now that's like a big stamp on me, just like a credit to me, like what type of player I am. Coach always telling me we need tough guys on the team, and, I guess I fit that role for him, which is why they allowed me to play both ways.
He said something a couple weeks ago, and somebody asked about it, and he said, when you're on the field, we have a better chance of that play going well. Yeah. That's a pretty high compliment from the head coach.
It is. It definitely is, just all the tribute to the work I've been putting in, just goes to show that it doesn't go unnoticed.
Obviously, you cannot play literally every play of the game. Yeah. You'd tip over right here on the ground exhausted. How do you balance that during the game? Because we're going to see you at fullback. Obviously, that's still your main role, but you're playing special teams and mixing in a D-tackle. How do you sort of balance the energy involved?
Yeah, coaches are good with communicating with me. Coach Reynolds, after offensive drive, will ask me, like, hey, how many plays you get? Are you good to go in defense? Vice versa. If Coach Lynch tells me that, hey, you good to go on offense, some plays you have on defense, just the communication with the coaches and letting them know if I'm tired or not, which I'm usually not. So I might play a series on defense that have to go right out on offense. So, anything to help the team.
Which is more fun?
I have to say defense.
Oh.
I have to say defense. I'm a defensive type of guy, so I have to say defense.
So we've seen you everywhere, which is kind of crazy. And how do you get ready? Because obviously these position group meetings all happen at the same time. Yeah. Game plans are offense, defense, very different things. Yeah. How do you handle all of that?
For offense, it's kind of easy. I've been playing it for 3 years, so picked up on the offense good. Coach will give me my install for the week, then I go right to defense, and it's like playing catch-up. I was able to do it spring of my freshman year, so a lot of things are the same to me, so it's just playing that game of catch-up, getting the technique down, getting the calls, making sure I'm in my right fit, things like that. So it's a heavy load mentally, but, it's nothing I can't handle.
All right, Chris Elmore here, and you're versatile enough. You're also doing my job on the side. Yeah. He's hosting his own show right here on Q's.com, Jungle Rumble.
Check it out.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it? Are you having a good time?
I'm loving it. The guys love it. The fans love it. I see comments under the post every week like, hey, this is a good brain tease. This was kind of easy. So just seeing that interaction with the fans, it gets me motivated to keep making my episodes better.
I got a little brain teaser for you. This is more a trivia question than a brain teaser. Not the brain teasers you're normally asking, but do you know who Chuck Bednarik is? Do you know who Gordy Lockbaum is? Do you know who these guys are?
No, I can't say I do.
All right. Chuck's the last full-time NFL two-way player. He played for the Eagles back in the 60s.
All right.
And Gordy played for Holy Cross, who you just played in the 80s. He was the last two-way guy, full-time two-way guy. He was a Heisman finalist. So it made me think of them when I see you going both ways.
Man, yeah, that's tribute to those guys too. Just like the work ethic that guys put in. Like for in my opinion, for you to be a two-way player in college football just shows the type of toughness you have and the type of athlete you are. Like players like who's the guy from USC plays with the Titans right now? Adoree Jackson played wide receiver and corner. Just a freak athlete. Just guys like that who can showcase their skills on both sides of the ball and play special teams.
I'll say this. You go Google Chuck Bednarik when you leave here, and this will tell you what the era was. The first picture that's going to come up, he's celebrating an NFL title. He's smoking a cigar while holding a cigarette.
Yeah. That's funny.
Chris is not going to be doing that in the locker room after the game. All right, Chris, Pitt week. What's this week like? Every time you guys play, it's the last play of the game. It's coming down to it. How do you guys go into a game like this?
Yeah, a game like this, I look at it as a rivalry. Us and Pitt going back and forth the last few years, and they're a good defense, tribute to them and their coaching staff. But, we just play every game one play at a time and go out there and give it our best shot. So this is definitely a big challenge for us.
You say rivalry. What's the vibe out on the field when you're playing Pitt?
Man, it's just like we hate each other. Like, we see each other and it's a hate. Like, it's different from the Boston College rivalry because it's just like Pitt. It's like for some reason I don't like them. We don't like them as a team. They don't like us. So I wouldn't have it any other way, especially at home.
All right, this is the only guy that can say hate while he has got a full grin on his face. All right, Chris, I know you're going to enjoy it this weekend. We'll see you out there on Friday night.
Yep, thank you.
That's Chris Elmore. We'll see him out there against the Panthers.